A very good morning, respected sister, and all my dear batchmates. Today, I, Soumya Aswal, student of BSc Nursing second year, presented over here to present my pharmacology topic under the guidance of respected sister Deepthi. My topic is vitamins and minerals drug. Today, we will learn about one drug of vitamin and one drug of minerals. So, let's start with the vitamins. Introduction of vitamin. Vitamins are organic compounds required for normal metabolism in the body in very small amounts. They are supplied by diet. A balanced diet supplies adequate amounts of vitamins to fulfill the daily requirement. Vitamins are classified into fat soluble and water soluble vitamins. So, what are the fat soluble vitamins? Vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K are the fat soluble vitamins. And second, water soluble vitamins. Vitamin C, which is called ascorbic acid, vitamin B complex, vitamin B1, which is called thiamine, vitamin B2, which is called riboflavin, vitamin B3, which is called nicotinic acid or niacin, vitamin B6, which is called pyridoxine, and pantothenic acid, biotin, folic acid, vitamin B12. These all are water soluble vitamins. So, the requirement of vitamins is increased during the periods of rapid growth, pregnancy, and lactation, and in disease condition. What this line says that the requirement of vitamins is increased, is needed during the periods of rapid growth when the development occurs in human body. When the stage of pregnancy, when a woman lactating, breastfeeding her baby, and in any disease conditions. Vitamin deficiencies result in characteristic signs and symptoms. So, the first drug of vitamins which I have taken, that is Sinolate, which is a vitamin C ascorbic acid. What is Sinolate? Ascorbic acid occurs naturally in foods such as citrus fruit, tomatoes, potatoes, and leafy vegetables. Vitamin C is important for bones and connective tissues, muscles, and blood vessels. Vitamin C also helps the body absorb iron, which is needed for red blood cell production. The formula of Silonate, that is C6H8O6. Brand name of this drug Sinolate, that is Sinolate vitamin C. Generic name ascorbic acid. This drug belongs to the class that is vitamin, water soluble vitamin, that is vitamin C ascorbic acid. Then, what are the mechanism of action? It is necessary for collagen formation and tissue repair, plays a role in oxidation or reduction reaction, as well as other metabolic pathways including synthesis of catecholamines, carnitine, and steroids. Also plays a role in conversion of folic acid to folinic acid. Means it is necessary. Selonate means vitamin C is necessary for collagen formation and tissue repairment of our body, which plays a role in oxidation or reduction reaction as well as other metabolic pathways. Next we will see doses and routes. Uh, Here we will see doses, forms, and strengths. Sinolator comes different forms of doses, that is tablets 100 mg, 200 mg, and 1 gram. In chewable tablet 100 mg, 250 mg. Capsule extended release, that is 500 mg. Tablet extended release, that is 500 mg, 1000 mg. Injectable solution 250 mg per ml, 500 mg per ml, and oral solution, that is 100 mg per ml. Now the routes. We can give males 90 mg per day, females 75 mg per day, pregnant 85 mg per day. Usually adult dose for dietary supplement oral, intramuscularly, intravenously, subcutaneously 50 to 200 mg per day. Now, what are the indications of this ascorbic acid Sinolate? Whom we can give this medication? First disease condition is urinary acidification. If the patient is having scurvy, Charcot-Marie Tooth disease, Fragile X syndrome, and last one, macular degeneration. What are the contraindication of this medication? Whom we cannot give this medicine? Vitamin C supplementation is contraindicated in blood disorders like diabetic patient, thalassemia, sickle cell disease, hemochromatosis, hypersensitivity, sideroblastic anemia, gut or oral calculi. Now we will see the drug interaction. Ascorbic acid may decrease effects of erythromycin, conamycin, streptomycin, doxycycline and linomycin. If antibiotic efficacy is suspected, discontinue ascorbic acid. First one is moderate interaction with other drug. Amphetamine, deferricerox. Here the some names of medication which interact with sinolate ascorbic acid, that is amphetamine, deferricerox, deferoxamine, wheat gram extract. Now mild interaction of ascorbic acid include, that is aluminum hydroxide, aspirin, butalbital. Sinolate disease interaction. Sinolate also interact with some disease condition, that is there are 4 disease interaction with sinolate, which includes hemolysis, kidney stones and dialysis. Now we will discuss about what are the side effects of this sinolate. Means when we consuming this medication, then what will be the side effects of this disease? This medication. First, flushing or redness of skin. Here you can see in the screen, redness of skin, headache, faintness, diarrhea, heartburn, nausea, vomiting, stomach cramps. After that, adverse effects. In gastrointestinal area, mainly nausea, vomiting, heartburn, diarrhea, abdominal cramps. In hematologic, acute hemolytic anemia, sickle cell crisis. In central nervous system, headache or insomnia, urogenital urethritis, dysuria, crystalluria, hyperoxaluria, and others, mild soreness at injection sites, dizziness and temporary faintness with rapid IV administration. Now, what are the nursing responsibilities while giving this sinolate medication to the patient? Firstly, we will do assessment and drug effects. First, lab test, periodic acid and hemoglobin serum electrolytes. Monitor for signs and symptoms of acute hemolytic anemia, sickle cell crisis. And also IV administration. Consider IV or IM, means intravenous or intramuscular administration when PO is not feasible, means when per oral is not feasible. Avoid rapid infusion. Oral administration, take with or without meal, means we can take this drug with or without meal. Patient and family education. First, high doses of vitamin C are not recommended during pregnancy. Second, take large doses of vitamin C in divided amounts because the body uses only what is needed at a particular time and excretes the rest in urine. Megadoses can interfere with absorption of vitamin B12. If we take more, overdose can interfere with absorption of vitamin B12. Note, most important, vitamin C increases the absorption of iron when taken at the same time as iron-rich foods. Do not breastfeeding while taking this drug. If any woman breastfeeding, then she should not take this medicine. Now we will discuss about minerals. Introduction of minerals. Minerals are natural elements found in the human body which are required for growth, repair, and other vital functions. Some minerals are needed in large quantities while others are in small quantities. Minerals needed in large quantities, that is, major minerals are calcium, sodium, potassium, magnesium, phosphorus, chloride, etc. Minerals also needed in small quantities, that is trace minerals, that are iron, zinc, manganese, copper, iodine, fluoride and cobalt. Now we will learn about a second drug which is ferrous sulfate. This medication is an iron supplement used to treat or prevent low blood levels of iron, such as those caused by anemia or pregnancy. Iron is an important mineral that body needs to produce red blood cells and keep you in good health. Mechanism of action. Iron is required to maintain optimal health, particularly for helping to form RBC that carry oxygen around the body. Taking iron in supplement form such as ferrous sulfate allows for more rapid increases in iron levels when dietary supply and stores are not sufficient. And the chemical formula of ferrous sulfate, that is FeO4s. Now, doses and routes. What are the doses and routes of ferrous sulfate? Doses. Traditionally, doses of ferrous sulfate is 325 mg, that is 65 mg of elemental iron. Orally 3 times a day. Lower doses 50 to 20 mg of elemental iron daily. Means you can daily take 50 to 20 mg of iron tablets. In iron deficiency, adult per oral sulfate 30% elemental iron 750 to 1500 mg per day in 1 to 3 divided doses. Fumarate 33% elemental iron 200 mg TID means thrice in a day, or QID means 4 times in a day. For the child, per oral sulfate 30% elemental iron, less than 6-year children 75 to 225 mg per day in divided dose, like 1 to 3 divided doses. Route. What are the routes? Orally. If we take orally, take ferrous sulfate on a empty stomach at 1 hour before or 2 hours after a meal. Avoid taking antacids or antibiotics. Here is spelling mistakes. It is antibiotics within 2 hours before or after taking ferrous sulfate. Take ferrous sulfate with a full glass of water. Do not crush, chew, break or open an extended release tablet or capsule. Ferrous sulfate can stain your teeth, but this effect is temporary. To prevent tooth staining, mix the liquid form of ferrous sulfate with water or fruit juice, not milk, and drink the mixture through a straw. And shake the oral suspension like liquid well just before you measure a dose. Measure the liquid with a special dose measuring spoon or medicine cup, not with a regular tablespoon. What are the indications of ferrous sulfate? Means whom we can give this medication. First, iron overload syndrome. If someone is having iron overload syndrome. Second, hemolytic anemia, that is a lack of red blood cells. Porphyria, that is a genetic enzyme disorder that causes symptoms affecting the skin or nervous system. Fourth one is thalassemia, that is a genetic disorder of red blood cells. What are the contraindications of this medication? Means whom we cannot give this drug. First, hemochromatosis, hemosiderosis. If someone is having peptic ulcer, regional enteritis, ulcerative colitis, hemolytic anemias, that is in absence of iron deficiency, and cirrhosis of liver, means liver cirrhosis. What are the drug interactions of ferrous sulfate? Drug. Antacids decrease iron absorption. Iron decreases absorption of tetracycline, ciprofloxacin, ofloxacin, chloramphenicol may delay iron's effects. Iron may decrease absorption of penicillamine. Interaction with food. Food decreases absorption of iron. Ascorbic acid may increase iron absorption. What are the side effects of consuming this medication? Mainly constipation and diarrhea, stomach cramps, upset stomach. What are the adverse effects of this medication? Gastrointestinal, nausea, heartburn, anorexia, loss of appetite, constipation, diarrhea, epigastric pain, abdominal distress, black stools. Spatial senses, yellow-brown discoloration of eyes and teeth, which is in liquid form. Large chronic doses in infants. Rickets. If infant take large doses, then there will be rickets due to interference with phosphorus absorption. And massive overdoses. If we take overdose of this medication, what will be? Lethargy, drowsiness, nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, diarrhea, local corrosion of stomach, liver necrosis, cardiovascular collapse, coma, and finally death. What are the toxicity of ferrous sulfate? The toxicity of ferrous sulfate in human depends on the amount of iron ingested. Up to 20 mg per kg of elemental iron is not toxic, but 20 to 60 mg per kg has mild toxicity, and more than 60 mg per kg can lead to severe symptoms and morbidity. Now, what are the nursing responsibilities while administrating this medication? Firstly, we will do assessment and see what drug effects. Lab test, monitor HGB and reticulocyte values during therapy. Investigate the absence of satisfactory response after 3 weeks of drug treatment. Continue iron therapy for 2 to 3 months after hemoglobin level has returned to normal, roughly twice the period required to normalize hemoglobin concentration. And last, monitor bowel movements, as constipation is a common adverse effect. And some of the responsibilities we have already discussed in the doses and routes. That is, avoid taking antacids or antibiotics with 2 hours before or after taking ferrous sulfate, and take ferrous sulfate with a full glass of water. Do not crush, chew, break or open an extended release tablet or capsule. And one more, ferrous sulfate can stain your teeth, but this effect is temporary. To prevent tooth staining, mix the liquid form of ferrous sulfate with water or fruit juice, not milk, and drink the mixture through a straw. Now, bibliography. I have referred my content from Sarma K. Suresh, Textbook of Pharmacology, Pathology and Genetics for Nurses, Volume 1, page number 206, 207, 208. Second, Pankaj Hans, JP Nursing Drug Book, 2014 to 2015. And third, www.medicines.org.com. Thank you, respected sister and my dear batchmates. I hope you all understood my topic. If any doubt, you can ask to me. Thank you so much.